Now there are more questions than ever about how marijuana will be sold in this province once it becomes legal October 17th. The Liberals had set it up under Kathleen Wynne so that the province would have the complete monopoly on stores, kind of like the LCBO. But now that Doug Ford is about to take power, it seems he's leaving the door open to the possibility of change. So the key question tonight is, if Doug Ford does change course, how dramatic a change will that be? Just after Doug Ford won the PC leadership, he suggested he was open to the idea of a free market. The Premier-designate is a proponent of less government. And during our City News election debate in May, Ford picked a fight with Kathleen Wynne over marijuana, but didn't mention specifically how it should be sold.
I promise you one thing, I'll keep the kids safe, and I won't tolerate any impaired driving with anyone smoking marijuana. It'll have zero tolerance. My friends, this is a path we've never gone down before, any of us. So I'm going to work closely with the police, I'm going to consult with the communities, and make sure they understand what this is, where we're going.
And today's City News asked Doug Ford's spokesperson what his stance was on the legalization and selling it of marijuana. And the answer was, quote, "We are currently in the midst of a transition process and we will have more to say once we form government." We also asked if it was even possible to change or reverse course once it became legal. We did not receive an answer. And the Wynne government set up the Ontario Cannabis Corp, an arm of the LCBO, to run the provincial marijuana stores. It announced the locations for the first 4 in April, including one on Gerrard Street East in Toronto, which caused controversy because it's 450 meters away from an elementary school. The plan was to have approximately 150 stores open by 2020, as well as online sales with home delivery once it is legal. And we also reached out to the Ontario Cannabis Retail Corp and asked a number of questions. The response that I received was, Ontario will be ready for legalization, and we look forward to working with the new provincial administration on providing legal and safe access to cannabis.